Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, I have my Green Witch Tarot, and we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you need to look at, and energies that want to come in for you. Okay, we have Six of Pentacles, struggling with a Six of Pentacles. With this Six of Pentacles with the Green Witch Tarot is we have the woman here, and she's returning gifts to her. She's handing her flowers, and she has her hands in front. This person here, he has his hand out, but he has some dice behind his back that he's hiding. So it's like, I feel like you're questioning someone's intentions that are around you. We have the Standing Stone, number 11, and that is the Justice card. So that's what you need to look at. And then we have energies coming in. We have the World Tree, and that is number 21, which is the World card. This card also has the 4 seasons. So we have winter, fall, spring, summer and spring, and then we have the snake, which represents learning, right? Wisdom, taking time. It's going to take some time to learn things, to progress. All right, what else is this Six of Pentacles here? I feel like, what are you not trusting? Ooh, I feel like it's someone that's powerful that's around you, somebody that you've known for a long time. Number 20, the Harvest, which is Judgment. Judgment. Okay. Standing Stone, 8 of Pentacles. Get to work. Look at the fine details on a relationship, happiness, working things out, long term. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like you're questioning, is this the right thing for me or not? Some energy that you've been in for a really long time when you're questioning, is this still the right thing for me? Is this still the right relationship for me? Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right choices? But I feel like you have to really look at what you need to look at is does this make me happy? If you're questioning something, right, then there's something that's bothering you. There's something that has been brought to the surface. There is something that is making you question it. If you're questioning a situation, if you're wondering, then I feel like that's what you have to explore. That's what you have to look at closer is, do I still love this like I used to, or love this person, or love this situation, or love this energy, or whatever this is? Do I still love that? Is it still something that I want to focus on? Is it still something that I want to keep myself in that energy? All right, let's see what else is going on. We have the Messenger, the Rider, the Messenger. And then what else do we have here for Capricorn? We have 2. There's definitely a challenge here, right? There is an obstacle here. Something you have to, I almost feel like, don't make your decision until you've taken that time out to sort it through. There's something that you have to think about. You really have to think deep and look at the little details. Look at the fine print on something before you make a decision. Because that way it will fall in your favor, that it will happen the way that you want to. Like, don't make a decision until you know that's what you want. Let's see. I don't read those upside down. So we have, oh, I love this. Like the flowers, the calmness, the peace, the getting back on track. Oh, I love it. The friendship. I feel like you come back together with someone, or there's some kind of friendship, some kind of someone coming back into your life, somebody that was part of your family before, or you felt that family, that connection with. And I feel like in time, somebody's coming back in. That connection is strong again, especially with the dog there. I feel like this is separate from this. I feel like this is what you're dealing with. This is what you're struggling with. This is what you're trying to make these choices. But I kind of feel this is kind of a side note where, for some reason, this card's really sticking out for me, that somebody that you knew a long time ago, some kind of friendship, there's going to be a reconnection over time. Somebody that you feel is a family member. It could be a family member that you haven't seen in a long time. But I feel like a friendship starts to build over here. But I feel like this is separate from this. Like you're dealing with this, you're trying to figure this out. But I also feel like this is what wants to come in. But it's separate from this. That's just what I'm feeling. All right, so let's get some more cards. So we have the Rider, Messenger, communication, communicating. I feel like it's hard for you to communicate exactly how you feel. Right? Sometimes we don't know that. We have the Seven of Wands. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, right? We have the Ten of Wands. Tired, exhausted. You're definitely exhausted. You're exhausted. You're like, do I give up? Do I hang in there? I'm so tired. I don't want to go through this anymore. You know, having patience, though. I feel like it's being patient. That, yes, this is an obstacle that you're going through. But I feel like if you give up, you'll never be able to be in the place where you feel like you accomplished it, right? That you feel like you accomplished your goal. And don't give up before things happen. Sometimes we give up too soon. That you're in power, you are in control, you're in more control than you realize, right? That it's up to you. That if you give up on the situation, then that's in your hands. But if you pursue the situation, then you're in control of that, right? Seeing things from a different perspective, I love it. The Hangman, seeing things differently, working hard and don't give up, right? And then something new, I feel like this again is something new is coming in that is separate from all of this. I almost feel like it's a surprise. That's what I feel like is it's a surprise coming in for you. That you're doing this, like you're working on this and you're doing this and you're focusing on you and you're figuring this out and you're making decisions and choices and you're figuring all this out. And then this catches you by surprise. This here. This catches you by surprise. New, young energy, a young person coming in, a younger person, somebody that you knew when you were younger. It was a friendship. I don't know. This is just a surprise side note. That's what I'm feeling. That's funny. All right, let's see. Let's get... But I feel like if you sit there and you wait for it to happen, it's not going to happen. But I feel like when you get focused on doing this, right? When you're focusing on this, you're working on this, then I feel like this pops in. It's like, surprise, here I am, right? A good surprise. Like you had no idea, like, surprise. Okay. Poised. You're ready to get to it. You're ready to make things happen. You're setting yourself up for success. I love it. Milk and honey. You're setting yourself up for milk and honey. And this is like almost like the icing on the cake, right? Because you're working on this. You're dealing with this. You're handling this situation. You're not giving up. You're not giving in. You're being patient. You're taking things under control. You're seeing things, okay, from a different perspective, is that, yeah, I got to finish this. I got to check this off. I got to deal with this situation. And if I'm questioning something, that I got to figure out why I'm questioning it. But then all of a sudden it's like you're in your milk and honey and you're like, yeah, this feels so good. I'm getting things done even though I'm tired. Then all of a sudden this is like pops up and it's like the icing on the cherry on top. The cherry on top. Because you're in your element. And why is that? Why is this manifesting? Why is this coming in for you? Is because you're putting yourself in a good place. That you're getting rid of negativity. you're setting yourself up for success, right? You're poised. You're ready for success. You're ready for this surprise to come in, this good energy coming in, whatever this represents for you. And you're ready for that to come in because you are working on things. You're putting yourself in a good frame of mind, that you're releasing the negative, right? That you're not letting things bother you. So I post things on my community page, and this was something that I found that I really liked, so I'll read this to you. It's called The Goal, okay? The goal isn't to get rid of all your negative thoughts, feelings, and life situation. That's impossible. The goal is to change your response to them, to grow so strong on the inside that nothing on the outside can affect your inner wellness without your conscious permission, right? It's like the goal is to change how you respond to negative energy, negative situations, how you respond to that. How do you react? Do you get sucked in? Do you get bowled over? Do you get stuck in it for days? Or do you change that response and you say, I accept it, I see what's going on, I'm going to deal with it, I'm going to handle it, I'm going to hang in there, and I'm going to take control of the situation, and then I'm going to move on from it. But also, the part with your conscious permission is that I'm consciously not going to put myself in a situation where I know it's going to be a negative for me. And because you've realized that, right, the goal is, you've reached your goal, you recognize the goal, you see what it is, that you're putting yourself in this manifestation energy because you've worked on that and you're in a good frame of mind. All right, so let's get... we have Angel of Love and we have Deceit, right? So deceit happens. So you see that card and you say, okay, oh no, you know, how do you feel? Like, how do you react to that? Do you go to the negative? Just like the thing that I just read, how are you going to react to deceit? Are you going to let that consume you? Are you going to let that take control of you? Are you going to go to the negative? Are you going to be in that for days and weeks and months and years? Or are you going to be like, oh, I see that there's deceit. There might be something going on. It's something I should be aware of. But I have the Angel of Love that's right next to it. So I'm going to handle this in a positive way because I don't want to get sucked into this energy. I do feel that this deceit goes back over here, is where we started, is with this person with the dice behind their back. So you're questioning someone that is around you that may have some deceit, so that could be why that came in. But I also feel that it could be, is how are you going to handle that response? When you see that that happens, how do you handle that? How do you deal with that? How do you respond to it? How do you give it your power or do you not? Okay, so let's get Star Dragon. All about perspective, right? All about perspective. Okay, so this is kind of a mess, but none of them flipped over, so right, that one doesn't want to go back. So let's pick that one. We have Bliss, cherishing the day. I love it. I feel like it's cherishing the day, looking for the positive throughout the day, just enjoying that day, not being frustrated about what happened in the past, not being frustrated as to what you want to have to come in, but try to make the best of the day. Which I'll give an example. Like, I had a lot of videos to do and it was my girlfriend's birthday, and so we went out for lunch, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to lunch, and then I was like, I put a time frame on, okay, I want to leave by 1:30 because I'm like, I have so much work to do. But then as we were there, we were talking, we were having a good time, and I thought of this, cherishing the day, and I was like, well, how many more times, you know, am I going to have this opportunity? Not that, either one of us is sick or anything, but it was such a good day, and we were having such good conversation. I was like, you know what? I'll figure out a way to get the videos done, to get my work done, and I'll figure out a way to do it. And I just want to cherish the day with my girlfriend, and I just want to celebrate her birthday with her, and I don't want to have to deal with the other stuff, and I just want to enjoy and cherish the day at this moment, because who knows what could happen, you know. And I feel like was a sense of calmness over myself, because I was like, okay, I'll figure it out, right? I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to make everything work and get stuff done. And I want to enjoy the moment. And I did. And I loved the day. And we ended up having a 4-hour lunch. And I came home, and I had to get some videos posted, but I got them posted, and I got my stuff done. And I was like, I was so proud of myself, because I cherished the day. I cherished that moment. I cherished that. And I was also able to get my stuff done. I wasn't worrying about stuff. Obviously, it was something that I had to get done. You know, you have to do it. But I was just saying, like, that's sort of like an example as cherishing the day and cherishing the moments that you have and that you can, and to not worry about the past or the future. All right, so let's grab an animal oracle. We have, two came out here. We have koi fish spirit, which is there is always enough. There's always enough. That's kind of what I was saying with my little, like there's always enough. You'll find a way to make it happen, right? If you really want something to happen, you'll find a way to make it happen. Even though sometimes you feel like there's not enough, there really is enough. And then we have coyote spirit, trust in divine detours, right? Trust in those things that kind of put you askew, or the surprise that's coming in for you, and that may throw you off, or, you know, I definitely feel that it's a positive surprise, right? But those detours that you take, that you feel like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't expecting this, but how do you handle it? How do you look at it? Do you look at it as a roadblock? Or do you look at it as, oh, okay, well, this is a detour. There's something else that I'm supposed to see. There's something else that I'm supposed to do, right? And trusting in those detours, that it's leading you to this milk and honey, that it's leading you to that path of that bliss, right? Bliss, milk and honey, all of these wonderful things. 2 of Cups. All right, so let's pick a crystal card. All right, all of those flipped over, but I'm just going to take that one, because we don't want to have all those. Okay, this one's pretty cool. I don't know if I've done this one yet. Let's see. We have citrine spirit quartz. Intentional self-awareness discernment. A centered and empowered stone, citrine spirit quartz asks that you take command over your life. By having clear intentions, you can begin to lead from a grounded and assertive place, giving you the results that complement your needs. Enhances your sense of self-awareness, dissolving apprehension and self-doubt to clear the way for more confidence in your daily life, no matter what material things you may or may not possess. It is highly focused and an excellent stone for planning and goals. Love that. Planning and goals. Feeling confident, knowing that you can handle anything that comes your way. That's what you have to do. That's exactly what I said, is that when you have those bumps in the road, how are you going to handle that? What is your response to it? Okay. So we have the wine, which is celebration. I feel is celebration. We have the horse, which I feel represents freedom and action, charging towards it. We have protected. Protected is coming out a lot for some reason, protected. So feeling like you're protected, that you're surrounded. We have the skull and crossbones. Again, here we have that challenge here is the skull and crossbones, just like we did with this deceit, just like we did over here with this situation here. How do you handle that? How do you respond to it? How do you handle the hard times? And then we have the witch's hat, which I feel like it's that power, right? That you have the magic. It's almost like I feel it goes with the Magician, is that you're in control on how you react to things, how you see things, how you put, what you put yourself into, right? That you're in control. Again, I'm excited for this energy to come in for you. Beautiful energy. And how do you respond to things? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.